So we'll add a little bit of the burgundy. Burgundy. That's the right color. And we'll add some of the tip here. And the reason I'm adding some here is because I kind of like the galaxy look. I think that's what I want to explore on these wings. And if you guys don't know what the galaxy look is, you're gonna see it's very artsy fartsy in all, like, it's not like anything miniature painting related usually. So now we're gonna add our screamer pink here, and we are gonna be careful with it. We're not gonna overdo this. We are not gonna overdo this. Repeat after me. So the good news is that it's not gonna be very opaque, so we can be a little bit more generous. The bad news is that we have to be very careful because this can go sideways really quickly. So now I'm adding kind of a spots of this pink into the wings. And into the wings, we can be a little bit more generous with the pink. We don't have to be so like timid. I guess timid is the right word. Right. So get something like this. And now what we are going to do into these wings, so we're going to dump this, and then what we're going to do is add some white to whatever is left over, because we don't really need a whole lot of paint for this next step. So we got, a leftover here, and we're going to add white to this. So this is going to be like super pink. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys a little quick secret. It's something you should never do with your airbrush, so we're going to do it now. Okay, so what I'm going to do to make this thing like super fast, okay, we have our super light color, and then what we do is we pull our trigger, we leave it come back, and then we spray once. This is going to give us like a bunch of dots. So what you want to avoid is to spray into, like, because these dots are like really wet. Like if you look, it's hard to show, but these dots are like actually wet paint. And so you don't want to spray on top of them, because the air from your airbrush will move them around, and then you'll lose the round shape. It will become like kind of an oval or like worse. There we go. So now what we're going to take is turquoise. And we have, I think, Temple Guard Blue is here somewhere? Yeah, Temple Guard Blue, that's a baller right here. So now with this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of mimic the pink effect that we did on the wings. Not the dots, but the kind of the shadow / highlight. And we're gonna do that with turquoise. So we're gonna be very light with it. We don't want to overdo the... So like we really don't need a whole lot of this, and then this big piece, this chunky thingy here, is going to be gold afterwards. As you see, it's super light, this, because we were not even overtaking the little like starry thingies that we put on there. So that's kind of what you want, is that this stays mostly black, but now we've added some interesting colors to all this. I'm trying to mask the hand there. I don't want to... Again, you want to keep this effect into the wings, and then that makes it much more interesting. Whereas if this has like a lot of overbrush or overspray, I guess, it's much less interesting of an effect, because then it just looks messy. Whereas if you do it like very well contained, nobody needs to know that this was like super easy, except all of you guys, because you saw me do it and I told you. But it's between us, right? You don't tell, I don't tell, and then we're good, right? So now we're gonna repeat our same like process with the light color. So whatever is left of turquoise, we're gonna add white to this, and then so same idea. So we pull, and then we spray. Pull, spray, pull, spray. So the reason why this works is that when you pull, essentially you bring paint into the front of the airbrush, right? So like my nail is like sort of clean right now. I pull, I bring it back. Look at that. There's a drop, and so that is going to be sprayed onto the mini, and that's what creates these little dots. So now this here, and we need to thin this down a little bit. If you thin it too much, this effect is really hard to do correctly, because then the paint is not going to flow in the correct like starry type of way. Okay. So then last step. Okay, so I think this effect is pretty cool. Thank you for watching this video. If you've enjoyed and found this useful, be sure to subscribe to the channel and let me know in the comments if there's anything else you would like me to talk about. I make all of these videos based on the questions from you guys.